What's good, YouTube? It's K7, and I'm back with another video. I must say, first of all, if you expect me to be humble in this video, if you expect me to be humble, this is not your video. This is not a video for you. You can take the door. You can get the fuck out right now. Right about now. And this video is about certain dreams that I've been having. But before it wasn't too clear. It was what's the word? I couldn't see clear. I couldn't see. I mean, I had the dream, like I couldn't see the people, like the circumstances, like was it wasn't it was a bit it wasn't clear. I'm looking for the word. I can't get the word. So it wasn't too clear. So this dream is about me, going back to school, which is something that have been people be talking about. As a controller, fuck. Actually, I was playing GTA 5, whatever. You know, motherfuckers be talking about I'm lazy. I don't want to go back to school. I don't want to finish school, right? You know, and this I'm not gonna talk about the whole thing. I'm not gonna talk about the whole situation. I might just give you guys I'll say the tip of the iceberg. So you guys already got my name dirty. You know, you already got my name dirty. Cool. You know, you expect me to go back to the place to you expect me to go back to those racist bastards? Come on, man, leave it alone. Leave it alone. I've been seeing the emails. I'm not going back. I'm not going back to Niagara College. Like, cut it out. You guys can call me as lazy as how you guys want. I have my plans. Just because I'm not talking about it. Of course, you guys gonna create stories. Which is not a biggie. It's not a problem. I don't care. I just not that I actually saw the dream properly. I think it was last night. I figured I woke up with the mindset or whatever to talk about it because shit, I cannot go back to that place. You know what I'm saying? A place where even the teachers complaining. Okay, if as a teacher you care about your student and the student is doing something that is not good, you tell if somebody's doing like something you don't like or whatever, you tell the person, right? You don't. What it is about saying that if I'm not careful, that I like to what did you say? He was saying that to be to be careful what I'm doing, like be careful about what? You won't tell me. You won't tell me what to be careful about because my car is loud, because my tag was expired. How many times will you be in class and there's a bunch of kids that drive their cars? Come on, I know my car was loud. That's why when I go by places that I eat, places like my home, where I live, places that where I work, like where I go to school, I drive slow because the car's loud. It is loud. I mean, I like it. It was loud. I wasn't bothering anybody. Like you guys expect me to go back to finish my study. Let me. Do you guys think a teacher that don't like you, or a group of professors that don't like you, they're gonna let you pass their class? I know I'm not the smartest student, in a building, you know, but I was going to school for my passion. You understand me? And there's for people for motherfuckers to these sons of bitches to You guys already failed me. Now you expect me to go back to you get. It's not gonna happen. Till what a plan happen. You know, I'm not gonna. First of all, I'm not going back to Niagara College. That's ever. You know, you guys are like whack ass school. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going back. Like I understand. I know people who went there, people graduated, people did their shit. I think, but the fact that you guys gotta listen to some bullshit lies, about people like from people that, you know, from people that don't like me, from people that because I won't accept them the way they want in my life, they gotta create stories, you know, which is cool, like I don't have no problem with it, but don't expect me to come back finish my studies, you know. I'm not gonna. I have to find if I were to finish those studies, I find that another school in a different place. Like not even in Niagara. I want to be in Niagara. you know, like how can I pass a class when the teacher? How can you pass a class when the teacher is hating on you? How can you pass a fucking class? And I see the things that the mistake I made back then, was I'll experience stuff and I'll go home and like my so-called friends, my friends, that were part of the you know you know there was part of the plotting, against me, which is I didn't know back then, I didn't realize it quick, which is fine, but do not expect me to want to go back to Niagara College, to that work high school. Like I don't like. I was good. First of all, I was going to Niagara College because the closest school I had, well, like, what the man? Listen, even the motherfucker, even like what I didn't understand, even the classmates, the motherfuckers that when you finish class, I offer a motherfucker, yo, let me drive you home, Motherfucker was plotting, like motherfucker that was trying to help, you know, which I find pretty crazy. I find pretty crazy, but you know, motherfuckers will be plotting, they talking big, like sometimes you there even like they're talking like in a group in a corner, thinking you're not listening. That like, bro, I'm right there. I'm like, I mean, see, I have sharp. Like I don't need to wanna listen. Most of the information come to me even I don't go look for shit. Like I won't go look for what is this motherfucker talking about, because you talking like you talking, but I'm hearing it, like I can feel like I can see you guys looking at me while you're talking, and things like it's not one teacher, it's not two teachers, like motherfuckers be getting groups, like professors, like man, so just a bunch of no life having us, old ass fucking sons of bitches. Man, listen, I'm not going back. I don't care what you guys got to say. And I don't. Certain stuff I don't want to. I don't want to talk about it because I'm gone. But you guys still on my shit. Like what? Like get a fucking life. Like get a life. Like I'll motherfuckers telling me I work. Motherfuckers telling me I work. If I was you, I won't go back to Niagara College. Okay. Why do you think I left Bristol? Why the fuck do you think I left Bristol when I was working? Same reason why I left the Irish hot pub or whatever the fuck. I don't want to talk about UPS. Shit, that's another story. That's another fucking story. What do you think I left, like the Irish hot pub? What do you think I left Bristol? Same, because motherfuckers crazy, like what? And now I'm lazy. You guys want me to go back to school? I'm not going back to school. At least I'm not going back to Niagara College. I have my plans, but don't expect me to see me in your college, my nigga. I mean, but you have my nigga. You know, shit, the things that I call everybody my nigga. You know, even Puccini my nigga. Fuck it. You know, you guys can say whatever the fuck you want. It's the time. You know, like I said, don't expect me to be humble. You know, that time is over. You know, man. You know, again, stop sending me emails. And stop, first, one thing too, you know, stop calling me, you know. My friends will call you and expect you to say something first, you know. So if I don't say anything, you'll be like, you'll be silent till they hang up. You call me. If you ain't got nothing to say, don't call me, you know. If you call me, you gotta say hello first, you know. Who the fuck you think you is? Or who the fuck you think I am? Man, get the fuck, take the door. The door. My friends wanna call it. Listen, man, don't send me no damn email. I'm not going back to school. I'm not going back to. Not that I'm not going back to school. I might go back to school. You know, it's there's chances I might go back to school to finish that program. You know, but I'm definitely not going back to Niagara College. You know, you motherfuckers whack as fuck. You know. Guys decide to listen to some hey nice motherfuckers, and then after expect me to. Motherfuckers, listen about that program, you know, about the automotive power program. There's a bunch of stuff I learned on YouTube that I didn't. I learned more on YouTube than I was learning in class because the teacher, you be in class, the teacher, all they like motherfuckers busy talking about the student that they know he knows the parent of the student, so they're busy having conversation. While like we there trying to figure out shit, they tell you look at, ask for question, they tell you go look on the computer. Of course, YouTube. I mean, shit. YouTube tell me more. If you guys want to know more about cars, I got a couple YouTube channels I'll send you to. You know, I'm not gonna say it now, but shit. Like I learned so much from like I learned way more from YouTube than certain classes I did learn at school. You know, I'm not gonna. It's not every teacher, you know. But I would say that's my second year. My first year, I did learn a bunch of shit in my first year. Second year, I mean, I guess it's because of what the motherfuckers, the lies that came out, right? So people that like see the thing is that it's not that there wasn't a problem, you know. Class, see, there wasn't a problem till motherfuckers start listening to rumors, like I'm like, bro, how, how, how can, how can I be passing a class? I'm pass like, let's say I have 70, you know, in a class, and no, we didn't do any tests, no quiz, no test, no exam, you know. After exam, you know, and on the report you got 60, like you got 69, or like you now you failing. Now I'm failing. Like how did 2 days ago I was passing the class and we didn't do any tests. Now I'm failing. You know, I'm telling motherfuckers telling me that that's a big accusation. I know the work I put in. I know the work I fucking put in. Understand me? You know. So anybody, come at me. You know. I could. Yes, yes. I say that. You know. Come at me. I know the work I fucking put in. How the fuck? And then you guys expect me to go back? So you guys can trying to play with my grades and everything again. Now that shit is over, you know. It's over. That shit is all in the past. You understand me? That shit is over. Shit. I left Niagara College. because I mean, because of the restaurants, right? Because of the Irish Harper and motherfucker telling me at Bristol that if he was me, like tell me if it was me, he won't go back to Niagara College. I'm like, why you guys create? Why